What's going on, guys? It's Bunny Muffins. Today we are going over what's being played in Korea on the 9.20 patch. This patch has been out for a couple days now, and I spent these days watching tons of high challenger Korean streams, so you don't have to. And here are 4 compositions that I think stand out that both the streamers and their opponents have played with great results. The first composition is Hyperroll Shapeshifters. You'll have 4 wild, 2 brawlers, 2 hex tech, and 4 shapeshifters. This composition revolves around on-hit or attack speed items on Nidalee or Jace, the most important being Infinity Edge on either champion. The strategy is to build up as large an economy as you can and then hyper-roll your gold after Krugs while you are still level 4 in order to find level 3 Nidalee, Warwick, and even Elise. And the reason why you want to stay at level 4 is because you have the highest chance of hitting all the 1-cost units at that level. You should also pick up Jace along the way, as he is crucial to this composition and he'll probably be your primary carry. Other items that work on this composition is Rageblade, Titanic Hydra, and Giant Slayer on either Jace or Nidalee. Defensive items on them are also really useful, such as Dragon Claw or Guardian Angel. Thieves Gloves is really strong on Gnar if you manage to find the pieces, and in the super late game you can even try to run 6 shapeshifters from this composition if the opportunity presents itself and if you have a Guardian Angel for Swain. The second composition we're going to go over takes advantage of the Kai'Sa buff with Void Sins. And no, this isn't like the Void Sins from before where we hyper-roll for Kassadin and Kha'Zix. Instead, we try to have a high economy the entire game in order to reach level 8 and find Kai'Sa. This composition will have 4 Voids, 4 Wilds, 3 Brawlers, and 3 Assassins. You'll want as many Infinity Edges or on-hit items as you can for Kai'Sa or attack speed. I've also seen Spear Shojin being used on her in a very interesting way because she gets her ult off very, very often when you do that. Frozen Heart's useful on your other assassins such as Kha'Zix or Rengar, and any ability power items that you find can be thrown on Cho'Gath. Useful item holders for this composition is Zed, so you could put all the Kai'Sa items on him in the mid game, and you could also choose to not run wilds and run 4 to 6 brawlers with 3 assassins instead, while still keeping 4 voids. This can be done by adding a Kali and taking out the wilds and adding other brawlers as well. The third composition I want to go over is the Dragon, Demon, Sorcerer, Guardian composition. This got a little popular towards the end of 9.19, but after all the buffs and nerfs, this composition has seen much more play. There are many ways to reach this composition, as you could utilize Yuumi and Darken in order to get to whatever demon or sorcerer threshold you desire to reach. So you can generally run this composition at level 7 if you get one of those items. The core demons are Morgana and Brand, while you can add Varus or Aatrox depending on what items you get and which champions that you find. Varus is better with items such as Rageblade or Rabadon's Deathcap, while Aatrox takes advantage of Guardian Angel, Hextech Gunblade, and defensive items much better. For Aurelion Soul, you'll want Jeweled Gauntlet and Rabadon's Deathcap, and if you get Darken, you can throw that on him as well. Morellonomicon is actually not needed in this build because Aurelion Soul can instantly kill entire teams instead of needing the healing reduction and burn damage from Morellos. Lastly, in the late game, you can put any random items you get on Pantheon or Shyvana once your Aatrox and Aurelion Soul have full items. The final composition we're going to go over today is the standard Knight Imperial composition. I know this is a little boring, but this composition got a lot stronger with this patch. With the changes to legendary drops, it's now much easier to find Swain, and Swain is probably the strongest legendary in the game with huge 1 versus 9 capability. The 4 knights you'll want to run are Poppy, Darius, Sejuani, and Mordekaiser. This is because they are either needed for synergies or they're the strongest units available. The best items on Swain are still Guardian Angel and Morellonomicon, while Draven can use most attack speed and damage items. On this patch, I like Bloodthirster, Runons, and Rapid Fire Cannon. Kindred's useful as a flex spot since Phantom's very strong and can instantly win games. This composition, again, it really strives just because of the legendary changes. Once you get Swain 2-star, he can pretty much 1v9 versus most teams because he's pretty much immune to CC because of the way his ability works, and he does a lot of damage and is really tanky. Hope you guys enjoyed this rundown. Let me know what compositions you think will persist in 9.20 or what compositions you think can counter these in the comment section down below.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to share and subscribe. And of course, smash that like button. Each like is an LP I gain before the next video.